Okay, thank you everyone for attending the special council meeting. We have just one issue to deal with unless there's something that council and staff want to bring up. So I'll go ahead and call the meeting to order and I'll ask for a roll call, please. Councillor Humphreys.
Present.
Councillor Carew.
Present.
Councillor Webster.
Present.
Okay, thank you. Any confirmation of the agenda? Anything extra, Hope? Okay, thank you. Declaration of pecuniary interest.
We actually have to pass a resolution, if I may, Mayor Bennett, just to confirm the agenda. So I do need to move her.
Okay.
On that, please.
Nikki lost her highlighter. It wasn't highlighted, so. Moved by Councillor Webster. Is that what that was?
Yeah.
Second by Councillor Carew. All in favor? Councillor Humphreys.
In favor.
Councillor Carew.
In favor.
Councillor Webster.
In favor.
And I'm in favor. Staff report per the purchase of 2021 GMC. Do I turn it over to Adam then or Hope?
I'll let Adam take this as he's the author of the report.
Okay.
So the recommendation is that council, upon recommendation of the Transportation and Environmental Services Committee, agree to sole source one new 2021 GMC Sierra 3500 series four-wheel drive regular cab truck from Mac McKenzie Motors of Renfrew for a total cost of, this would be a revision. I actually removed some accessory parts that we'll install ourselves, but the price noted here is $65,198.74, including HST. That would be $61,577.09. And that after delivery of the 2021 GMC Sierra, that staff issue a request for quotation for supply and installation of the Fisher XLS 11-foot expandable wing plow. Further, that once the XLS plow is installed, that the straight blade Western plow currently fitted to truck number 11, the 2013 series GMC Silverado, be deemed surplus and sold on gov deals with the proceeds directed into the roads equipment reserves. The background, that the test committee held a meeting on April 7th, 2021 and agreed with staff's recommendation to move forward with a sole source in accordance with the township's procurement bylaw due to the nature of the situation. Due to lack of supply in the automotive sector, tender PW 2020-01 supply of one new 2500 series regular cab truck with snowplow received little interest. After tender closing, staff contacted Mac McKenzie Motors for a quotation and on an in-stock 2021 GMC Sierra 3500, and the supply and installation of the XLS plow is estimated at $16,000, including HST. There is no alternatives being proposed. The estimated total of $81,198.74, including HST. Insufficient funding is available in the roads fleet reserves. The 2021 capital budget will be adjusted to reflect the above. And the attachments are the quotation from Mac McKenzie's.
Okay. Questions of Adam? Councillor Humphreys.
Adam, I see it's probably a wise thing to go to that 3500 anyhow. You got a little bit more weight for that extra plow, so I totally agree with that. Upgrading to that, and if there was one in stock, that's even better for us, because what came in from Urban Ford was 10,000 more, and it's probably only half the truck. So
yeah, by the time we're said and done with the plow installed, we might be $5,000 to $7,000 more than the 2500 series Ford or the 250 Ford, and it's double the truck. If something ever happened to the CV that it was down temporarily, we could take the polycaster sanding box, put it on this one-ton truck, and we'd still be able to meet the exact same needs. You know, our parking lots and some stuff like the community center and landfill might be pushed back on plowing, but the roads would still receive the same service.
thank you.
Councillor Carew.
Adam, can you what model is the truck? and what options were provided?
The truck is a GMC Sierra 3500 series, four-wheel drive, regular cab C series. And it has a back rack installed, running boards installed, and I removed the beacon light and toolbox, which were the beacon light. They wanted $1,600 and $1,300 for a toolbox. I can get a $350 LED beacon light and have Dave Radke install it and pick up a couple $100 toolbox and put it in. So that's $3,000 plus worth of accessories that we can put back on this truck for $600.
Any follow-up, Council Carew?
Yeah, just one. I always don't like sole source, but I understand there is a. Every municipality is having a hard time getting vehicles. I know Boulder Valley they had a 1 ton, came back with no bids. It's just it is hard. Curious if we need the truck right now or if we can wait till fall, because from what I've heard, it's going to be the shortest supply in the electrical. There's a bunch of trucks sitting there waiting, and once that opens up, it's going to release a pile of trucks in the industry. If we don't, will the question get the pricing get better and open up more bidding opportunities, or but I do understand the reason why to get it, because there's one sitting there, and we can go ahead and we can to get one now. The only other concern too is two other concerns that we haven't passed our budget yet, and this year, if Mayor Bennett was talking last time, getting down from 2% less, right here could be a cost savings. Not saying that we want to do it or not, because it's recommended that we do change it, right? If part of a capital plan. It's just we haven't passed a budget yet, and this could be some of the items that we could be modifying to achieve that. And then just my last concern is Fisher the only because I believe Western and a few other manufacturers make a expandable plow. Is it something like that we can go tender on that, and not sole source Fisher plow?
I'll start with the plow. The reasoning for speccing Fisher is that the CV515 is mounted for a Fisher. And if we have this truck mounted for a Fisher, we can pull up to either the XV2 or the XLS plow with either vehicle and go. Okay. So it's a mounting issue of having several different plows just isn't logistically the best situation. You can pick whatever plow you want for your situation and go with the XLS or the XV2. The wiring, everything is compatible. Western mount differently than Fisher. They are made by the same factory, but the mounting and some accessory parts are not the same. So back to sole sourcing, I agree. I'm not the biggest fan of it either, but right now, the reason for rejecting Urban Ford was they gave me no delivery date. I just went through a logistical nightmare to try to get that tandem here. We could be a year plus waiting for this truck to actually show up. They did not meet the warranty specs. I respect 5-year 160,000. They're offering 5-year 100,000. They gave me no guarantee on the price of the plow that it would stay the same. They also were over budget, and there's several, so with those reasons, I feel it's justified that we rejected that bid. With this truck being on lot, it's the times we live in, the supply is there right now. There's not a lot of supply coming down through the industry, and I think we could see yes, it will pick up, but there still could be a backlog. The 2013 that we have right now, I don't know if it'll get us through another plowing season. It's starting to give us some problems, and we do need another vehicle to put students in to collect asset data on the culverts this year. This truck would purchasing this truck would still provide Rod and the public works guys with their regular vehicle and use the 2013 for the students for the summer. at the end of the year, I think it'd be wise if we held on to the Western plow, and we'll review again there if we deem this 2013 truck surplus, keep the plow package and everything all as one, put that funding back into the reserves. I've also already been pre-approved to release the water tank that can go back into the reserves. The septage spreader, I'm going to be bringing that forward to get it back released. So there is money that's going to be going back into replenishing the reserves. I don't think it will affect the budget, as it is a reserve funding, so it's not directly reflective of the budget itself. So I think it's, for the times we are in, it's the smart move to keep the level of service that we're providing to the township at the scene.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. Any other comments? Okay, just for a quick update, I like the idea of with us having enough vehicles there that all the men are at the proper jobs, and we're not shortchanging by private vehicles going out on the road job, not being equipped to sit along the side of the road. So I see the advantage of having this ready to go and for staff to use ASAP. I too would like to see competitive bidding, but that didn't happen. And we need to move ahead as a municipality, because this
Let you know, wait to hear back.
this is something that we have to figure into the equation when we look at it. We're turnkey within a week of having this truck, not turnkey within 3 months or 4 months of having the truck. So I see a big advantage this time of sole sourcing to make sure we have the equipment. We've already encountered what happens when the delivery dates aren't met, and to say that we may have surplus 4x4s come midsummer. But we are only guessing at that because it depends who you talk to in the automotive industry when them trucks are actually going to be delivered. So I'm very comfortable with moving ahead with this, so that Adam and his crew can work efficiently during the summer, and hopefully have a productive summer as we move along. Councillor Webster.
Yeah, and I agree. We had a long discussion during our test meeting in regards to all this different things, scenarios, and the perception and all that out there. But again, I'm comfortable moving ahead with this. Thanks.
Somebody's talking. Okay, so we come from, do we have a mover and seconder to move this recommendation forward then?
If I could, oh, sorry, go ahead.
Okay. Councillor Webster, you're moving it?
Yes.
Councillor Humphries, you're seconding it?
Second it, yep.
Hope you have discussion.
I just wanted to read out the recommendation again with the new amount that Adam had provided us with at the beginning of the meeting, just so that there's no discrepancy with the numbers.
Okay.
Okay, that upon recommendation of the task committee, council agreed to sole source one new 2021 GMC Sierra 3500 series 4-wheel drive regular cab truck from Mac McKenzie Motors of Renfrew for a total of $61,577.09, including HST. And that after delivery of the 2021 GMC Sierra, that staff issue a request for quotation for supply and installation of a Fisher XLS 11-foot expandable wing plow, and that this will be funded from the roads equipment reserves. And further, that once the XLS plow is installed, the straight blade Western plow currently fitted to truck 11, the 2013 series GMC Silverado, be deemed surplus and sold on Gov Deals, with the proceeds directed back into the roads equipment reserves.
Okay, does the mover and seconder okay with that?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Any other discussion? None? Councillor Webster.
In favor?
Councillor Carew.
I'm in favor.
Councillor Humphries.
In favor.
And I'm in favor. So that is moved.
think we got a lot of truck for bang for our buck anyhow.
I do believe so. Council and staff members' concerns. None being heard?
I will, while I have everyone here, some of you are aware the excavator has been giving us problems again. I had Stronco in here yesterday. We've remedied the majority of the problems. It is still giving us some issues, but it's as far as I want to go this year. And most likely the bill will be over budget this year again on the excavator. So I'm exploring options to see what there is available in the industry, if we can release this, and if there is something that is available that we could replace this one with. But for now, it's operational. It's been a real thorn in the side for over a year now, but it's hopefully going to get us through the summer. And I think we need to start looking at options of how we want to go forward to get that replaced.
Thank you, Adam. Any other comment? None? Confirming bylaw 2021-20. I need a mover and seconder, please. Councillor Humphreys moves it. Second by Councillor Webster. Any discussion? Never is on this one. Councillor Carew,
In favor.
Councillor Humphreys,
In favor.
Councillor Webster,
Favor?
and I'm in favor. And with that, we have adjournment. Thank you, everyone, for taking time out to have this council meeting. And we'll see you next week.
Great, thank
Have
you.
a good weekend.
Yeah.